to see you today, and today we're going to be talking about a young girl, a student at McMaster University who headed our first base camp team that went up north, up into what had happened basically was a suicide crisis in a place called Cat Lake. And word had come to the director of the Attorney General's office in this area, and he called and said, could you take your team to Thunder Bay? We'll fly them into Cat Lake. They've had 13 suicides in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And so I said, well, if you can fly us in, we'll be there. And so I didn't have the chance because there wasn't none in the room for me. But when they landed there, they had a place in the gas station and actually the police station, abandoned police station. And instead of playing basketball and some of the sports, it was grief counseling. The kids were in the woods and whatever. And so that was sort of the beginning. Aaron was the leader. But what was most significant, they had a marvelous time. But the follow-through is so important. And Aaron invited some of the kids back to McMaster that year, the year after. And then when she graduated, she actually moved to Sioux Lookout. She actually lived on that reserve and started offering her services because she was a great worker with youth in terms of athletics and social activities and spiritual focus. And so she spent the last 2 decades there. And talking with the former chief who was there through most of what she accomplished, he said it was amazing. We had this kind of suicide rate, he said, in the 20 years. It was down to small decimals. Only 3, I understand, in the 20 years that had followed that initiative. What was very strong there is she followed through. It's not enough to make a cameo appearance or just to help somebody and then you're gone. But you have to come alongside, and then you got to be there, find a way. And the beautiful thing is the program that we're doing right now, this allows us to come alongside, to follow through, because some of the challenges are way up ahead. And this is why we're thrilled that you're a part of it. But remember, follow through is what it's all about in doing this kind of work for the youth of our country.